Hey, I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. In this video, we're going to show you how to install the Tusk Soft Upper Doors on your Polaris General. For you guys out there that want to enclose the cab on your Polaris General, these Tusk Soft Upper Doors are a great way to do it. Now, some of the features I like about these doors is they seal really good against the bottom of the door, and they also fit really well into this ProFit frame. So you've got a good seal all the way around. It's going to help keep the elements out. But if things get hot, you're going to be able to unzip this window and let some airflow come into the cab. So as far as installation goes, they mount to the stock door, and it's quick and simple. It's going to be a similar process for any two-door Polaris General. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to get these installed on our machine. To do this job, we have a 1/2 and 5/8 inch drill bits. We're using a razor blade, safety glasses, some masking tape, scissors, and then for sockets and things like that, we have a 13mm socket, a 5mm Allen key, and then our Torx bits are the T25 and T40, and then 13mm combo wrench. Now everything else, this comes with the upper doors. So you've got your hardware pack, some Velcro strips, a template, a couple brackets, and some instructions along with the upper door frame and the upper door skin. And throughout the process, you want to refer to the instructions that come in your kit. We're going to start the install process on the driver's side door, and the first step is to get the door skin onto the frame. This is really simple. The skin itself just Velcros onto the frame all the way around, and it's going to be easier to get this on if you unzip the window. So we're going to start the process down at the frame filler, and that's going to help get everything centered up. Once you have everything Velcroed down, you want to zip the window up and check everything for proper fitment. Now here at the top of the door, we're going to install our safety strap. This is just going to wrap around the frame right where that notch is, and the Velcro is going to be facing up, and we'll route the strap through that buckle. The next step is to drill the holes into your door where your door frame is going to go down into. Now we've already cut these templates out that came with the instructions, and you're just going to line these up with the body of your door. So you can see this corner matches up and this matches up the body line. So this front driver's side template, we're going to tape this into place. To drill this hole, you're going to want to have the drill bit vertical, and that's going to be pretty hard to do without a pilot hole. So we're going to start by drilling a pilot. All right, so for this bigger bit, I am going to have to start it at an angle, but then I'm going to work it so it's straight up and down. Now we'll do the same steps on the back of the door. We're going to slide the template into place until it lines up with the bodywork, and then you'll tape it down, drill your pilot hole, and then follow up with a 1/2 inch drill bit. We've already done that since this is our test door, so we're ready to move on to the next step. The next thing we need to do is remove this inner door panel. So we're going to remove both of these hinge covers. There's a screw behind each one, and then we'll remove all these remaining Torx screws and remove the door panel. With the door panel off, we're ready to install this front mount. So what we need to do is remove this bolt that is the furthest forward right underneath that hole we just drilled. Now this bolt we are going to reuse, and it's going to go through the lower hole in the bracket. Now for the spacers, it's going to be the more shallow spacer goes on the back side of it. That's because we have a bracket here already. So we're going to temporarily install this, or we're just going to lightly screw this in. Now for the hardware on this upper mount, we're going to use the thicker spacer, and then the longer bolt that comes in your kit, that's going to go through it. We'll put that all the way through this door frame, and then we're going to put the nylock nut on the back. And we're just getting this stuff finger tight for now. We're gonna make some adjustments later on. Now we're ready for the rear mount, but before we do that, we're gonna remove 2 Torx screws, and that way this door panel can press away from this frame. Now we're gonna install this rear mount with the tube facing the back. So we're gonna slide this in between that outer panel and the frame. And then we have the shorter bolts that come in the kit and the nylock nuts that go on the back. And we're just going finger tight with these bolts, and we're gonna make some adjustments in a minute. The next step is to align these mounting posts with our mounting brackets and slide the door down into place. So what's nice about this is once you have this upper door frame sitting all the way down on the door, your brackets are aligned, so you just need to go through and tighten down the hardware. Now for the back one, you're going to get the hardware as tight as you can get it, and then to get a wrench behind there, we're going to remove this upper door. Now we're going to install the 2 Torx screws we removed from our door frame and panel. Now we're going to set our upper door frame back into place and make sure our brackets still line up. Once you've done that, we're going to go to the bench and we need to make a modification to our inner door panel. So right here we're looking at the inner part of our inner door panel, and this is our upper hinge cover. Now we need to cut this out, or cut a portion of it out, to make clearance for our front mount for the upper door. And this white area, this is what I'm going to be cutting out. So basically you're going from this corner here to this corner, and then the line that I'm going down, you're going about 1/8 of an inch above that notch in the panel. And you can use a razor blade to do this, or if you have any woodworking tools or a Dremel tool, you can use those as well to get that cut out. So this is pretty close to what yours should look like when you're done. So we're ready to go ahead and reinstall this back onto our door. All right, the first thing we need to line up is this upper right-hand corner. It's just going to go under a tab, and we can pretty much press the rest into place. And there's some little hooks on here. Make sure you get everything fully engaged. Once the panel's in place, we'll reinstall the handle backing. Now we can reinstall the rest of the torque bit screws onto the door panel. Now we can reinstall the 2 door hinge covers. Now before you install this upper cover, you want to verify and make sure you cut enough material away from that area around your mounting bracket that you just added. And then one more note, if you go to close your door and notice that it doesn't have a perfect fit, what you can do is actually loosen the upper and lower door hinges and move the door around just a little bit to get that optimal fit. Ours is looking pretty good, so we're just going to snap the cover into place. The next step is to attach the door skin to the lower door. So what we're going to do is make sure the surface is clean and dry, and then we can remove this adhesive backing, and we're just going to start from the back and pull the door skin tight and press it into place all the way to the front. Now the last step is to get our Velcro installed for our safety strap. So we're inside the cab and we're looking at the upper portion of the roll cage right next to the roof. I've gone ahead and centered this Velcro strip on our safety strap. And what this does is it's just going to help keep a good seal on this upper door while you're driving. Once you've done that, we'll go ahead and do all of the same steps to install the other door. And that's all there is to installing the Tusk Soft Upper Doors on your Polaris General. If you need these soft upper doors or any other parts and accessories, be sure to check those out on our website. And if you have any questions or comments, leave those down in the comment section below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.